Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
What's going on YouTube? It's Filthy and we're back with another video. Today we're looking at what I believe for 99% of the player base will be the fastest way to farm keys, no questions asked. This is the Gears of Dreadlands Demon Hunter. I've played this the last 2 seasons. I've played loads of builds, but this is one of my favourites over the last couple of seasons. It's always been very fast for keys, but with the follower changes and with some changes to the set, this is an absolute monster. It's an animal. The suit that I've got is nice. I've got good gear, but I've taken out the main stat gems. I've taken out the crit damage weapon, and you'll see just how fast it is. I mean, 1.6 million shield damage. You'll get to that absolutely no problem in the season, and you will just flatten stuff really good. Before we do jump in and take a look, thumbs up always, guys. Brightens my day, and yeah, subscribe if you like this game. We'll be making more videos just as soon as we can. The Gears of Dreadlands, the change is on 6-piece, so we've now got 15k damage. Works as it used to. You fire a Hungering Arrow to build up stacks of momentum. They give us move speed. They do give us damage reduction. We don't care about that because we have got in our cube gold wrap. So we are immortal because we're going to pair that with the Boon of the Hoarder, as pretty much always for T16. We have got the depth figures on the character, so we've got 5 GOD pieces. Depth figures, obviously try and get near 100% on your secondary, try and get Hungering Arrow damage. Hunter's Wrath belt, again, try and get the modifier near to 200% and some Hungering Arrow damage on there. Series Satchel, this can now only pierce 3 times on Hungering Arrow. The rune doesn't matter, you know, you can use Shatter Shot if you want, it works just as well, which is a lightning rune, but I've stuck it on cold, I guess maybe just out of habit. Again, you know, damage multiplier in here pretty big. Yang's is amazing, we get resource cost reduction, this allows us to move super fast. We've got pretty much perma discipline in this build as well. I probably should have said that at the start as a selling point, but yeah, resource is absolutely no problem, which is great. Dawn in the cube for the vengeance cooldown, and then the rest of it, I think we've got one more damage thing, which is Stone of Jordan. Always one of my favorite items. It allows us to stack, so long as we've got the same element on our amulet, braces and ring, in which this case is physical, it basically buffs all of our elements, so we can pick whatever. I could change this to Shatter Shot, change it to any rune, doesn't matter, we're still doing this 19 plus 19 plus 18 damage. So we hit elites like an absolute truck. What else have we got? We've got a Rogue, obviously, to make up our bonuses. I think that covers us, except for a few utility items. So we've got a Larceny Ring here. Whenever we hit, we've got this 4.5% chance to fear. Now, this is on a huge range. 1% being the lowest and 5.1 being the highest. You want to get a high one. We attack really fast and we hit a lot, so this goes off quite a lot, but obviously the nearer you can get to 5% the better. You will then get 60% move speed, so we fly. We've got Wreath of Lightning again for move speed. We've got Wazekian. Is it Wazekian? Wazashin? These arm guards. Whenever we destroy an object, again, because we strafe and fire stuff, we're breaking stuff all the time, we get huge move speed off that. Amulet wise, you by all means can take a Hellfire. It's probably quite a good idea because you can craft yourself a really nice one, pick yourself up an extra passive. I've basically just put this here because Kimbo's, instead of being capped at 80% on the gold find secondary, you can get like 100%. So like a small benefit there, but just a double crit, you know, same element as these two. Amulet would do you fine, but yeah, Hellfire might be a way to go. I think that probably covers the gear. Obviously, it'll be the same as, like, you know, your GR speeds, you know, you want double crit, cooldown, area damage is always good to pick up if you can, but none of that crap will be necessary for T16. Trust me, you'll flatten it. Right, follower changes is super important. The follower's got the Flavour of Time, so we get double duration pylons. Obviously, T16, you can still get these, so it is handy. We've got Gloves of Worship, so when we get Shrines, they last for 10 minutes. So obviously, if we get, like, Speed Pylon, woohoo. Avarice Band, the follower takes this now, so we get the huge pickup radius. This is what frees us up to take Larceny Ring and Stone of Jordan. A Rogue on the follower is very important because we're going to take Sage's 2-piece, where is Sage's belt and helm for double DBs, poggers, and we're also going to take canes. So again, we've got this 25% extra chance to do an extra key drop, and that's on each individual key. So 25% extra keys as well, which is nice. Homing pads so that we can teleport. We don't have to kill everything around. We won't have our teleport interrupted. And this is, I guess, probably about as much utility as we can get out of the follower. We've also got the gold skin, so enemies will drop gold when we hit them. So, you know, we pretty much juice this guy up for T16 as much as possible. Cheat death just in case something goes horribly wrong. And then the rest of the skills I don't really think matter. We've got increased crit chance. I think have we gone for... yeah, 10% damage increase. But yeah, it doesn't matter too much about the follower skills. But that is us. So strafe, drifting, shadow. You could always swap this off, but the move speed does seem to be the way to go. Hungering arrow, devouring arrow is the damage dealer. Vengeance dark heart. Again, we may as well take the damage reduction just in case we don't have gold wrap up. Smoke screen displacement, 100% move speed whenever we pop this. 1.5 second cooldown. Amazing. Prep focus mind, gain discipline over time, helps us keep us topped up. Shadow power, shadow glide, more move speed when we pop this. Tactical advantage for move speed whenever we pop either of these. In addition to the move speed the skills provide, we've got hot pursuit for move speed, and then the rest of it we're just pumping discipline. So blood vengeance, we basically get 3 discipline when we get health globe. Not amazing, but you know, we'll take it. And perfectionist again just for the discipline. So I guess a few other selections could be the glass of life amulet, which would give you a bit more chance of spawning health globes for discipline. And you could always take a zodiac here instead of the stone of Jordan, again just to give you a bit more cooldown, I guess. But I think that's kind of how the build works. It is insanely fast. So let's go, and I'm sure we're going to get caves. I've just filmed the GR guide, and we got oh, there we go, caves. We got what did we get? Pestrum Woods, so I was quite happy. But as you can see, this has just got incredible move speed, and we can mash smoke screen and shadow glide. As you can see, the discipline at the bottom left isn't moving. So you know, you think where this would be with my gems in, with the paragon in. So we've got no main stat paragon in. You know, we like, I reckon you could probably take a gem of ease, you know, and you'd be absolutely fine. You could probably take a red gem in your helm, particularly if you got yourself juiced up to take the zodiac and got rid of the stone of Jordan. But again, obviously you'd have to be a bit more fiddly with your elements. But this like 50% extra gas on the 6-piece for the Gears of Dreadlands is just insane. You know, so Flavor of Time comes in handy now. We've got you know, channeling pylon. Not that it does much, I guess, because we've got infinite resource anyway. But yeah, this 50% is huge. I'm strongly considering becoming Demon Hunter from the start, which I never thought I'd say when Rathma is presumably going to be reworked. But if I don't launch this character, I will probably set it up in the opening weekend, because for keys, it is absolutely insane. And if you've ever dropped by the stream, you do know I love me some ZDPS Demon Hunter. Again, really easy build to play. So yeah, so this is fun. You can see this is just insanely fast. Ooh, Goblin. Why not? But yeah, it's hard to imagine something much faster than this. Maybe Monk. You know, if you're a really good player with really good gear and stuff, Monk probably is faster. But as I say, for 99% of the player base, you know, it is pretty good. Did we get any extra keys? I don't know. I clicked them. I didn't get to see. So let's just check, see if the homing pads are working. Beautiful. Look at that. Perfect. Cool, guys. So that is the Gears of Dreadlands for keys. What do you reckon? Fastest for me next season. I've been the Filthy Casual. Peace.